Once you're able to see it.
Yes, Deepak, yes.
Yeah. So yeah, till yesterday we covered customer master order data, right? Sales order, this thing, customer master order tab. Let's go to shipping tab today. Here we don't have very, I mean, there are no much more important here. But you need to understand what is the functionality here. This is important field for us. Kind of, this is kind of mandatory or very critical field. Other fields are also important, but this has to be there. Okay. Let's go to our document. Then we'll see one by one. Yeah, see, first is delivery priority. If you go to your document, this one also, so we have this delivery priority, right? So SAP already provides three standard what do you call delivery priority already defined. You can create your own also, maybe Z1, Z2, Z3, whatever it is. And based on delivery priority, you can what do you call schedule the delivery of goods, or maybe when I say, as I said, when you have some limited stock, then based on the delivery priority, also sometimes we run the availability that whichever customer has the highest delivery priority, that customer will get the goods, and the low priority customer or low delivery priority customer will not be getting those goods if we are having very limited number of stock. So for that purpose we use this field. All these things you can see in sales order. As I said, it's all data goes and sit in sales order header. We go to our sales order which we are seeing. uh, Somewhere it must be here. Okay, go to item, maybe. Is it item? No, not here. Okay, so this field doesn't come till comes in sales order. It only helps, as I said, the scheduling. Like say this order was placed on 19th 11. The stock was available on 28th 11. Okay, but let's say there is another customer who is also asking for 10 pieces on the same date, and this customer has the highest delivery priority, and the other customer has a lower delivery priority. Then, since it's one customer, you understand, okay, I can do it manually. I'll just remove the stock from the old third priority customer and I'll assign it to the first priority customer. But in the real world, there will be hundreds of order daily coming, right? And you don't want someone to see each order one by one and then allocating the stocks. So that time we have some functionality in SAP to run that job, like kind of advanced ATP, BOP. There you define those segments, you define those fields based on which field stocks would be distributed. So then it's all automated. You don't have to go to each stock. Let's say I run the program, okay, whichever customer having third priority delivery priority, those stocks would be removed from those customer, and those stocks would be what you call assigned to the customer who are having the delivery priority one. So I can just set this parameter and I can run the job. System will automatically take out all those order, and then system will do this automatically. I don't have to go one by one each order. I don't need to go. So it saves time here. Okay. So for that functionality, we use this delivery priority. Then we have backorder processing. So as I said, whenever it says that whenever high priority delivery customer places order, if stock is not available, then we go back to open order from the low priority customer and cancel the confirmation of the low priority delivery priority and assign it to the high priority customer. See, it also says the same thing. When we have very limited stock, we can do it manually. This rescheduling or backorder processing, another, it's again another topic. But just for the time being, you understand this term. Sometimes they in interview these people will be asking you what is backorder processing. So backorder processing is nothing but cancelling the confirmation of low delivery priority. When I say confirmation means, what do you call, confirmation means kind of, if you see in the order, so this is my confirmation, right? This line we call it confirm, where you see that confirmed quantity. If someone asks you, what is the confirmation date for this line item, so you need to go to the schedule and then you can see that 20th 11 is my confirmed date. So that is the confirmation date actually. Okay, so this we call it, we have confirmed the quantity on 20th 11. Though the customer has asked on 19th 11, since maybe the stock was not there for some reason, there could be multiple reason when when system runs the availability. That's also a very big topic. But as of now, you just understand that on 19th 11 the stock was not there. System automatically proposed. Did some back calculation. System see when the stock is going to be produced or when it is going to be procured from the other vendor, and then it will be available. And then system proposes a date. Okay, on 20th 11 I can deliver, or at least I can make it available to the customer. So that we call as confirmation. So in back order, when it says cancel the confirmation, let me show you how we do it manually if it is possible. Let me go back. This BOP can be done manually and automatic both. Okay, like here if you see, system has confirmed the this what do you call, this 5 quantity on 5th of March. Let's say I have to remove this. Okay, I want to release this 5 stock from here, and then I want to assign it to some other order. What I will do, I can select there must be some scheduling or availability check. Where is that button? Let me go back, select this line, item condition, not this one. Yeah, you see this line, check item availability. So this, when you click on this button, that means we are running the availability again for this line item. I selected line item 2. If I click here, or let me delete it from here itself. Is it someone created already delivery or what? Let me see, because we see when this is confirmed, okay, and yet someone has already created the further delivery for this line item, then system will not allow you to delete this line item or unconfirm this, okay, because this is already delivered. But if you see this is not delivered, so we can delete it. Okay, let's select it, delete it. Why this pop-up is coming? It is taking some delay. Okay, we have deleted it. Let's save it. Go to order again. Let's go to display. When you are changing something, you always go to display. Then only you can confirm whether that changes has impacted or not. So now you see in the schedule line, I don't see that 5 quantity stock thing. You see, so that means this 5 quantity is, oh, this itself got deleted. Let me go and put it again. 5 quantity. It has confirmed again. Maybe the configs are not in the right place. This is why we are not getting that pop-up. If you have remembered when we, okay, 1 second. It's a 10 only. It should come actually. I don't know why it is not coming. Let me put it again. Maybe you must have remembered. I told you that direct. This is a, what do you call, one pop-up was coming that we call it as a availability screen. For some reason that is not coming. Maybe someone has changed the metal master or something. So basically, what we do, as I said, we just unconfirm this quantity from here. So that we call it a back order. So we have removed the confirmation from this line item for this customer, and then we can use it somewhere else. We will discuss this availability thing. We'll discuss later. But just for now, you understand what is back order processing, okay? And this back order processing, as I said, it can be one by man manually you can do, and also you can run some job and then you can set the parameter based on which parameter you want to run the job. So that can happen automatically also. Okay. Rescheduling also sometimes they call it. So rescheduling is also same kind of thing, but rescheduling doesn't always what do you call always related to assigning from one customer to other. Rescheduling means in general rescheduling means I'm rescheduling. Let's say there are 10 customers who are all asking for the same material, and system has given some date to each customer based on its internal calculation. And then let's say you run the backorder processing for few customer confirmation got altered. Okay, then you need to reschedule again also. Sometimes let's say there is another customer who has also got confirmation, but you already run the BOP and that stock got what do you call mixed up. So in that case, sometimes we run rescheduling also, so that we see with now you have manipulated the stock, right? So now what is the current situation to deliver that good? So that we do in rescheduling. Okay, that now when I can deliver the goods, so that's we call it rescheduling. Okay. Now the other field is order combination. Let's say customer has placed you a multiple order. Okay, let's say today one order he gave you. Okay, I want 10 pieces. You place the order in system. Tomorrow also, let's say he again placed the same material, 5 pieces. So now you have two order for the same customer, same material. So either you can create two different delivery, or maybe the customer will say, "Ki, boss, send me only one delivery for 15 pieces. Don't send me two different delivery." Okay. When I say two different delivery, not only in terms of what do you call a document in SAP, maybe when you create two different delivery, maybe two different trucks will two different truck will deliver the goods to the customer. So again, it's time waste for that customer. That one truck will come for 10 pieces. He have to receive it. He has to unload it, and then again after some time or maybe after one day again that 5 piece will be delivered. So again, it's a wastage of time for him as well. So that time some customer asks, if the parameters are matching, then you can combine it. You combine all those order to single delivery. Okay. So this field is here. If you go to your customer master, so this is order combination. Okay, it can be controlled. Even as I said, yesterday also I shown you. If it is checkbox here in the order itself, you can again go and for particular order you can uncheck that what do you call you can uncheck this thing. Okay, this order combination. If you have not checked box this thing and you have two different order, then you cannot merge it. Then you cannot create a single delivery for this. If you want to combine two different order to single delivery, then this checkbox is a must. Then only you can create a single delivery. Okay, then a shipping condition. This is very important actually, because based on the shipping condition only your shipping point will be coming. If you go to your order, let me go to your order, and if I go to item shipping, you see the shipping point, right? Then without shipping condition, this will not be determined. Okay, let me try to show you if it works. Let's go to header. Let's remove it. Okay, for time being, let's make it blank. You see the shipping point is gone now. Okay, and if I try to search F4, you see it says no possible entry for this field. If I go back to header again, and if I put my where is that shipping condition? If I put it again 01 at a header level, this is all information as of now. You ignore it. Don't worry on the. Now if I go to my item 2, you see my shipping point come. Why shipping point is required? As I told you in my previous class, shipping point is something from where your shipping will happen from the plant. If shipping point itself is not determined, from where you will deliver the goods. Plant is a big area, right? In real world also, if you think plant is a big place. Where from where that loading unloading everything will happen if you are trying to deliver something. So you need that shipping point. So the shipping condition helps you determining the shipping point. Okay, if someone asks what is the function of shipping point, so it helps to determine the shipping point. As of now, just remember this much only. There are some few more information related to the shipping point, but let's not go to that shipping condition detail here. We'll discuss when we will discuss that configuration. Okay. Now another parameter is delivery plant. As I said, when you are placing the order, you can always change this plant for this material. Okay. Let's say the same material is being is available at multiple plant. Okay. Then what you will do, let's say a customer comes to you and asks for that material, so you will always look for the nearest plant, right? In world also, you will always look for that nearest plant from where it is convenient to you as well as convenient to customer as well. From there only you will try to deliver goods. So in that case you can maintain the delivery plant in the customer master itself. You see here we have maintained 1010. So what will happen? For this customer, system will always try to take this plant as a delivery plant, because maybe this plant is somehow nearer to the customer, so it will help you save what do you call the freight charges and transportation cost and all. So for that purpose you can maintain this delivery plant in the customer master. Now if you see, there is one more thing, we call it CMIR. As I have told you in our previous class, the CMIR is also one of the SD, sales and distribution master data object. Master data object is something, as you can see when you say CMIR is an object. So CMIR is also kind of master data object. Sales order is object. We call delivery as object. Okay. So all these things, SAP, sometimes in SAP world you will see this term object. So don't get confused or don't get think okay it's something called a high level kind of stuff. So no, nothing. CMIR is the topic. In SAP we call it CMIR is the object. Okay. Now, CMIR is nothing, as I said earlier. CMIR, customer material info record, for some particular customer and for some particular material. If you have some information to be stored, let's say this customer, let me go to order. What was our customer? For this 101002 customer and this material, it has always to be delivered from 1010. But for the same customer, let's say there is another material TG113, TG13, that has to be delivered from 1011. Let's say there is another plant. So now you can maintain based on the combination. You see, in the CMIR, you have that flexibility to maintain at the combination level. This material, this customer, this material. Is there anything specific to this particular combination? Then those data you can maintain in CMIR. Okay, as of now, just focus on this delivery plant thing. So when you maintain this CMIR thing for this particular customer and material, then in sales order, your delivery plant will be taking coming from CMIR only. The first priority is always CMIR. If system SAP doesn't find CMIR maintained for that particular customer and material, then SAP goes to customer master. Then system finds in, let's say system goes to customer and he finds okay the delivery plant is there. Then system copies this plant into your sales order. Let's say this is also not mandatory. I said this is not mandatory. Okay, if I show you, I can remove it. That's not mandatory field. If I remove it, I can save it. You see, it has saved. So now what will happen? CMIR is also not available. At customer master also it is not available. Then system will go for material master. Okay. Let me put it again so that if someone tries, they will not get error. So sometimes this is also an interview question that how this plant is determined in your sales document. Then you need to tell them it is determined based on the priority from CMIR. If it is maintained, then it will give the first priority. System will give first priority to CMIR. I think it's BD51. Let me see if I can create something and then maybe Yeah. Okay. TG12 allows material, right? TG12, if you double click here, you see I have plant field here. We are under customer material info record. This is visible to you, right? These are this field, create customer material info record thing. Okay. You can guys can read it, right? Anyone?
Yes, yes, Deepak, we can read it.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Because I'm recording and that pop-up has came, so I don't know whether it's for me or it's for everyone. Okay,
No, no, we can read it.
okay,
And
yeah.
okay, okay, nothing, nothing.
Okay. So as I said, you see, for this customer, this material, we have that flexibility to maintain a plant. Okay, let's try to put some plant maybe. Let's check it's 1710. Okay, I saved it. Now I will try to create the order, or maybe let's try to change the same order. Let's see if it works. I don't know whether it will work or not. If it will not work, we will create a new order. But if it works, then it will save us some time. Let's go back. TG12 we entered right there. Let's put it TG12 again. TG12 2. No, it is not taking. I think we have to create a new one. Anyway, no problem. We'll create a new one. So the order type was OR is our customer. TG12 was the material. Quantity, let's say one or two, anything. You see, even though in my customer master it is 1010, system is giving priority to 1710. Why? Because we have a CMIR maintained. This is why system has taken priority from this one. Earlier, if CMIR was not there, it was always coming 1010. Remember?
Yeah, Deepak, yes,
Okay.
understood.
So this may be asked in your interview. Okay, this is a very important topic. We will discuss where we maintain this plant in Metal Master. We will discuss when we will cover this Metal Master. See, these all things are interrelated. Okay, so you need to remember a few points as well from where this is data is coming. Let's say plant is maintained at three places: CMIR, Customer Master, Metal Master. So you need to remember the points also. When we will discuss Metal Master, I'll show you where we maintain that plant. Okay, or maybe let me show you if we can show it right. At least I don't know whether you will remember or not, but let me try to see if I can show you. You see, now we are under Metal Master. Let me go back again. So we are creating sales order. From here itself, you can jump to your Customer Master and Metal Master. Okay. If I directly click on Display Material, you see, I am in the sales order creation screen. If I click here, if I click, and since anyway I'm at the line item level 10, so if I click on Display Material, system automatically understand. Okay, I'm trying to open the Metal Master data for TG12. Okay, if I click here, you see, it has taken all the data, sales log, everything it has taken automatically. Because why? Because we are already into sales order. So system already know which sales area I am working with. So it has taken me to the same sales area screen directly. And you see, delivery plant is 1010. So here we maintain the plant in Metal Master also. Okay, let's go back again. Yeah, so this is done. Now this relevance of POD. So these two fields are interconnected actually. Let me go to Customer Master. Yeah, see this POD relevance and POD time frame. Let me. You see one thing. If this checkbox is not checked in, then this field becomes disabled. I cannot enter anything here. If I try, it will not work. If I put a checkbox here, then I can enter something. Let's say 20 or 30 something. So what does this if you anyway if you see this name of these two fields say anyway same POD relevance and POD time frame. Okay, let me go to the document. So what will happen if we check this field? System will not allow you to create the invoice or billing for that customer until we receive the acknowledgement from the customer. So what does it mean? Let's say you have created a sales order, you created the delivery, fine. But in some particular industry or some particular businesses or in some particular country, it's kind of legal obligation or legal requirement that unless the customer confirms that he has received the goods, till then you cannot create invoice. Okay. Then how what you will do? You can, as I said earlier, you can create performa invoice to see what billing and pricing will happen at that order. That anyway you can check in a performa. But that performa is not a commercial invoice. Government will not accept that as a real invoice. Okay. So the purpose of this field is POD, proof of delivery or proof of acknowledgement. When you deliver the goods, customer confirms you that okay, boss, I have received the 10 pieces. Then if you go to your order, maybe let us open our old order. This POD again, it's a small topic, but you can check it. Maybe you can try it also when you are able to create from order to invoice without any problem. Then maybe you can try with this POD thing. You can play around with this POD thing, and then you can see it's a very small topic. That only that master data needs to be maintained. Then what will happen? You can create your order. You can create the delivery. You can do the PGI, but you will not be allowed to create invoice. Even if you try to create, system will tell you some error that POD has not happened or some error you will get related to POD. So then you understand, okay, the POD is pending. So the T code, I think VL PODQ or POD something T code is there. That T code you need to run. Then you need to confirm that okay, I have received the good. Some checkbox will be there. Some tick mark is there. Then you confirm it that okay, that proof of delivery has happened. Customer has confirmed that good has been received. Then if you try to create an invoice, it will allow you. Okay. Let me go to order in document flow. You
Yeah,
see,
got it. Yeah.
order is there, delivery is there. Then we have this is intercompany noise. Just of now, you just ignore this line. Just as I said you earlier, just order, delivery, noise. As of now, you focus only these three documents. Okay. This what do you call inquiry, quotation, contract. These all are pre-sales. So these all will be coming above the sales order. So as of now, you focus on these three documents. So as I said, POD will come into picture from delivery to invoice. Delivery will be done, goods issue will be done, but before creating invoice, you will get that error that POD has not been done. Now another, what was the then what is the function of the other field that we have in customer master, that 20. So 20 is nothing. Let's say I maintain 20. I have created a delivery. I have done the PGI. Okay. Then the counter starts actually. This is nothing in days. I believe it's in days. Let me just see. Yeah, it is in number of days. So what will happen? If I maintain 20 and let's say I'm trying to create invoice after 2 days. Let's say today I have created the delivery. Today I did the PGI on 5th of March. Okay. And this delivery or this customer was a POD relevance customer. So until I complete the POD proof of delivery transaction, I cannot create invoice. So if I try to create invoice today, it will not allow me. If I try to create today, it will not allow me. It will not allow me. But after 20 days, even if nobody has confirmed that POD thing in the system, VLPODQ or something, as I said, some T code is there, I don't remember that T code. Even if someone has not done the transaction, after 20 days, system will allow to create. Because system will all cannot wait for forever, right? System gives a time frame. Let's say from Chennai to Mumbai, the goods is being delivered. So okay, system or everybody knows okay how much time it will take. Maybe let's say 10 days for a truck to deliver. So to be on the safer side, we'll maintain 20 days. But even after 20 days, that confirmation was not came, then system assume that maybe the customer has forgot or the sales employee has forgot to enter that POD, and then system allows you to create the billing. So this is the function of these two field. Okay. See the same thing with the number of days. If customer fails to send the acknowledgement, system will allow you to create the billing. And some why we use this sometimes. Sometimes let's say another another what do you call advantage of having this POD relevance actually. Sometimes what will happen, you are sending some, let's say 10 goods, you have created the delivery and you have done the PJ for 10 goods, 10 number of pieces, okay. But for some reason, let's say the customer says, okay, boss, I only received 9 pieces. So there is one piece less. Then what? How much bill the customer is going to pay? He will always pay 9 only, right? He will say, no, no, I don't know how much goods left from your plant. In my truck, which is standing in my premises, it only contains 9 pieces. So I will only pay for 9. I don't know where that one piece gone. So when you do the POD, you maintain that difference also. Let's say, as I said, from your plant you have sent 10 goods. I'm just giving an example. Okay, I don't have the real example maybe, but just for understanding, I'm telling you. I sent 10 good number of pieces from my plant, and the customer received only 9. So when I will do the POD, I will maintain that 9, or I'll maintain. I need to tell system, okay, boss, the customer has only received 9 pieces. So I also get that option to enter that quantity also. So then I will maintain that difference. One piece has less. I mean, customer has received one piece less. So now what will happen when you create the invoice? System will take the quantity from POD kind of. When the POD happened for one piece less, system understand, okay, the billing has to be done automatically for 9 pieces. System will not bill for 10 pieces. Okay. But in the same scenario, if the customer has not confirmed and the POD has not been done in the system, then system will anyway allow you to create for 10 pieces, because system doesn't know, right? System doesn't know magic. If POD has not been done, system will assume, okay, out of the 10 pieces, everything is delivered to the customer, and we can bill for 10 pieces. Okay, so there also it helps. Sometimes the discrepancy comes, or for some reason, let's say some volatile material or something which got evaporated, this kind of goods. So then this POD comes into picture. Okay, now let's go to other field. It's complete delivery required. If you check this field, system will not allow you to create partial delivery. Now say, let's say what will happen if I give in your my sales order. Let's go to our sales order. Okay, it's taking everything because okay. So now say, let's say customer has asked for 100 pieces, okay, and on 5th of March the customer is asking for 100 pieces of material, and let's say that material you are not producing, okay, you are also getting from somewhere and then you are selling. Many companies do this in real business also. They don't produce everything. Sometimes they have vendors who manufacture the goods on behalf of them, and they just put the label and they sell it, right? In real world also this happens a lot of times actually. So let's say that a customer is asking for 100 pieces, then you check in your system how much stock you are going to receive. How you will see? There will be, whenever you are buying a goods from any of the vendor, you will create a PR and PO. This is MM part actually, but just for understanding I'm telling you, because this will help you understand the availability also. Okay, material availability, this is another big topic. Again, we will discuss when we discuss the availability topic. So you go and check your PR thing, when or PR or PO, when you are going to get the goods from the vendor. So then you say, okay, maybe on, let's say on 15th I'm getting some 50 pieces, and let's say on 20th I'm getting another 50 pieces from a customer, maybe from the same customer, same vendor, or maybe from another vendor. So anyway, you understood, on 15th will have 50 pieces, on 20th March you will again have 50 pieces. So on 20th you can deliver 100 pieces, because that day you will have 50 plus 50 100. But if you are trying to deliver goods on only 15th, you can only deliver 50 pieces, right? Clear? Anyone? Any doubt in this one?
No, no, no,
No,
Deepak.
no, no.
Okay. But now let's say, then you will maybe you will ask the customer, right? In real world also the same thing will happen. You will call to the customer. You will say, boss, I can, if you want, I can deliver 15 pieces or 50 pieces on 15th of March, and the remaining 50 piece I will deliver you on 20th. Is it fine? But say the customer says, no, no, send me all the pieces, my all quantity at once. So then what date you will take? 20, correct? Because on 20th only you will have the 100 pieces. So for that purpose, this field is being used. Where is that field in custom master? So this is the field of function of that complete delivery checkbox. Okay. And now let's go to other field.
Like Deepak, if you take the complete delivery, you want to deliver all the materials, right?
Right. All the material, then
Like
only
20.
you cannot create parcel. Let's say what can happen. No, let's say as I said, let's say 100 customer has asked, and that goods is very urgent to that customer. Then maybe the customer will say, okay, whatever you have available, uh, you send me first that what do you call 15 pieces. You send 50 pieces. You send me on 15th of March. The remaining you send me on 20th. That's fine. So that
Okay.
my production line also don't stop. So it will also work. But sometimes the customer may not agree on that one, and he will say, no, no, I need 100 pieces altogether. So
Okay.
then you use that checkbox. You can check it. As I said, you can create your customer and material, and then you can play around with this checkbox. Okay. But
Okay.
I think it will not work as of now because this also, as I said, this also has a what do you call a role from the availability also. Okay. So if that availability will run, it may work, it may not work. If the availability is configured properly, then only it will work. Okay. So you can try. If it works, that's great. If it not work, that's fine. We'll see. If
Okay.
time permits, at the end of our classes, we'll all see all these things. Okay. Now let's say customer has agreed. Okay, send me. You can send me the goods in parcel also. Okay. Let's see the partial delivery. This is was complete delivery. Okay. Now a partial delivery, but as I said, let's say customer agreed. Okay, send me 50 pieces on 15th and another 50 on 20. So in other words, system is agreeing for partial delivery, right? But again, there could be a kind of requirement. Let's say you said, okay, let's say hypothetically on 15th you will have 10 pieces. On 20 you will have 10 pieces. Okay. And like that you can have 10 pieces and then you have 10 different dates. So there should be some sort of limit, right? How much different date customer will like. Let's say customer also agreed, okay, send me whenever you have goods, send me. But it's not practical to send each pieces every day, right? Okay, it's this is I mean this can happen, right? You will say, okay, today I have one piece, I'll send you. Tomorrow I'll have one more piece, I'll send you again. Day after tomorrow I'll have one piece, I'll send you again. So in there those cases you will need to create three different delivery to send each pieces. Okay, so that also you can restrict that up to this number of delivery system will allow me to create. After that system will not allow me. Let's say in our case, let's say customer agreed on two. Okay, you can create two delivery, parcel delivery. So that 100 can only be divided into now two delivery. That means 50-50, 60-40, 70-30, anything. But it cannot go beyond two delivery. You cannot create the third delivery. What will happen when you, let's say, if you read if the field control whether the allow parcel delivery or not, it also controls how many parcel deliveries to be allowed. Okay, if the maintain C, complete delivery once, if you want to allow parcel delivery, maintain D. Let's go to this one. This let's cancel it. Yeah. So you see, these are few options we get in the parcel delivery item. Whether if it is blank, that means parcel delivery is allowed. If it's A, create a delivery with quantity greater than 0. B means get one delivery, also quantity equal to 0. C, only complete delivery allowed. D means no limit. Okay, so A and D kind of look similar, right? Parcel delivery allowed and no limit. Now let's say, uh, let me go to edit mode again. And let's say I maintain 2. Okay, and I save it. I don't know whether we can test it right away or not. I don't know, but let me see. Let's not put 999. Let's put 10 only. And let's save it. Let's try to create one order actually. Maybe it will help you to show us some other functionality also. So let's try to create one order maybe so that I can show you the other functionalities also. Okay. TG12. Let's also talk TG12. Let's put some 10 pieces here. 10 is game. If I go to item, I update. Pricing condition TTX1 is missing. As of now, you ignore all these things, okay? TTX1, let's say 2. No, it is not manual. Just give me 1 second, guys. I quickly come. Just give me 1 second. Sorry, guys. Okay. So we are getting some error that TTX1 is mandatory. Okay. So let's not bother. What we will do, we will change the configuration for time being so that this TTX1 will not be remain mandatory. What is our pricing procedure? A11002. Let's go back. Let's go back. Okay, maybe because of plant it has taken that. Since we have this CMIR maintained, you see that plant has taken. Let's put 1010. Maybe then that error will not come. Yeah, so we don't have to change the configuration. That's good. Let's close it. Okay, so our this is complete. Let's see anything completion. So nothing is incomplete. We can save this. Okay, we have 10 pieces. How much we have maintained? 2. Okay, let's save it. So what we have done, we have created a sales order for this customer. This material 10 pieces. Okay, not only for this parcel delivery thing. Maybe it will help us to check some other functionality. So that's why we can spend some time here. It's not. I go to item, if I go to delivery, 10 pieces, but it is not down 5642 somewhere. So we have created 5642. Okay, now let me try to create delivery. So how you can create delivery? Either you can go to sales order, this menu, you can create on delivery. Okay, it says order is blocked for delivery as a result of credit check. Okay, maybe the customer don't have credit, so this is why we are getting this error. That's fine. We will release it manually because this can happen in real world also. As I said, always think from the real world perspective. Let's say the customer don't have credit, but the customer, you know that customer will pay, so there is no risk. The customer is a very reliable customer, and it always pays you. So you can go to VKM 4. This VKM T code is for credit management T code, from where you can release the document manually. 56. What was the sales order number we had? 5642. Before releasing, let me show you that as well, since we are about to release it. If I go to my sales order, if I go to header, if I go to a status, so you see overall status is block. You see, create status not approved because that limit was not there. So then now there we can do multiple things actually. I can go and increase the limit for this customer. That will also work, correct? Or I can do, okay, forcefully I will release this particular order for this time. This I also I can do. So let's try to release it because this will be easier and less time consuming. In ECC, we had VKM3 and VKM5. Maybe if you want, you can note it down somewhere. VKM3 was for sales order, VKM5 was for delivery, or maybe it could be vice versa. I don't remember the ECC T code now, but these two were there for order delivery. We have different T codes. But in S4 HANA, we have only VKM4. Via VKM4, you can release order or delivery both. You see, you get all the both options here. You execute it. How you release? I'm showing you. You select this document, then there is a green flag here. So what we are trying to do? We are trying to forcefully release our sales document from credit block. Okay, in SAP term, we say this. You release it, you save it. You see, order has been released. Fine. Let's go back. I will not touch this screen as of now. Where is that sales order? Yeah. Let me open the order again in another menu so that you can see the status difference now. VA035642. If I go to header and if I go to a status, now you see the difference. Clear? This is also very important thing. Okay, how you where you see the status, all those things. You notice the difference. Initial three things are same, but you see the overall credit status. Earlier it was not approved. Now we have released it. Earlier it was under block status, but now you see it is not blocked. So now my order is released from credit block. Understood? Any confusion in this one? What we did just now?
No,
No, no.
Deepak. No, Deepak. It's clear. It's
In
clear.
real world, you don't release because finance is something, as I said, if payment is not coming, the finance people will come and kill you why you release the order, right? So
Yeah, yeah.
even if you have the access, you don't release. For testing purpose, you can do anyway, that's fine. But in real world production system, you never release. Anyway, you will not have that access for this VKM 4 and 5. All these things, you will
Correct,
not have
correct.
that access. But you never release. Anything related to finance,
Irani.
let the finance person take the call. Okay? If your order gets blocked because of this, what we do in real world, we send this screenshot to the finance person. If this order is not getting delivered because of this, tell us what to do. Sometimes what will happen in real world, a customer will have multiple order, right? Maybe hundred of order open for different materials. So in that case, that finance person or sales person, both people analyze, okay, where that. Let's say I have given the company 100 rupee. Okay, that okay, boss, I'll buy 100 rupee worth of good from your company. Maybe let's say out of 80, I have already consumed for some one order and I consumed that 80 rupees thing. Now again, I'm placing order for 30 rupees. So company knows anyway I paid 100 and I will pay that 10 rupees also. Sometimes this kind of situation may come, so we release it manually. Okay, we'll discuss. Maybe once we will discuss this credit management, we'll explain this in detail. But as of now, you understand. This order get blocked because of credit, and where you maintain, at least that's I will show you maybe. Let's go to display. I think it is because the T code for credit management, actual T code, I mean the standard role is UKM 000, but I think it got blocked because of this collection management as well. This is something we don't use. As I said, this is completely finance role and all. We don't bother. I think that role is not extended. That role is actually UKM 000. Maybe let me go to that because that sometimes that may be asked you. You see this UKM 000 where we maintain credit. I'll show you maybe. You go to credit segment. Okay, you have credit segment 100. You see limit. Let us put some big value. Okay. So what I have done right just now, I don't know whether the grade segment will be 1000 or not, but let's give it a try. If it's 1000, it will work. Okay. So what I have done, I have increased the limit for this customer under this credit segment. The segment is also a very important thing, and the segment was not there in ECC. Okay, the segment came into picture in HANA only. So let's give it a try because if it's not 1000, we'll not waste time. But just for understanding, I'm telling you. No. Okay. Apart from this, also we need to maintain few things. So that system is asking us. Okay, so changes are saved. Now if you go to this one and if you go to segment, that's some limit. Okay, so let's try one thing. Let's try to create another order. P01 OR. Pieces. Okay, let's not bother. This is also a field which will play a crucial role in the credit management, but as of now, let's not bother. Let's ignore this. To quantity I have entered, shipping on. Okay, again it is taking 17 because of our material info record. 1010. Let's put our plant 1010. Shipping point got changed. Let's save it. Create segment. Now check rule. Okay. I think this also we need to maintain. 1 second. Let us maintain that as well. Let's say default. Okay, let's maintain this as well. Let's go to display. This credit management in S4HANA is again it's a very big topic, okay. But if you understand basics also, that's fine, okay. You maintain that limit, you maintain some rule, risk class, checking rule, okay. At least this also, if you remember, it's good. It's got saved. I don't know, maybe it will be blocked because we changed the data later. Let's go to header and let's see. It has gone to block. No problem. We'll create another order. That's fine. Even the existing order you can release, but if I release all those orders, you will get confused. I'm trying to create a fresh order. Let's say 3 pieces. Again, it is that taxing error. Let's put it 1010. Okay, go back. Order is complete. Let's save it. Percentage. Okay. Again, then I think it will go. But let's see if it has blocked or not. And it has blocked. One second. Segment. Total create exposure 10 exceeded by 2731. Want to cancel? Yes. Why it has taken this only 1 second? Let's give it a small try. If it doesn't work, we'll leave it. Segment is anyway correct. If I go to my 1000, see this button is when you go to create management, you can table roll this button you see, right? So without creating order also you can see whether your order will be blocked or not. Let's say I'm putting some 100 or let's say 10. Okay. And if I click on this create check, you can see whether your order will be blocked or not. You see it has not gone to red. That red button or red line was coming. Now you see it has not gone red. So now if we see it should not block. Now again it will be blocking. You see you are getting some red error. You see. So maybe because of that other what do you call the payment rule and all. So let's not waste time. Ignore it. Okay. So this you at least this you remember. From here you can run the availability or run the create check without creating the order itself. Okay. Sometimes in real world it helps a lot because in real world you cannot create order in production system, right? But this you can check without creating the order. You can just put your sales order value, approximate value, and you can run the credit check, and then you can get all this information why it is getting blocked. You see payment behavior, the oldest order. These all we can fix it, but it will take some time to fix. So let's not waste time as of now. So we maintain. Let's cancel. So you understood? We maintain limit here. From here we can run the credit, and where we maintain this credit limit and all under UCAM 000. Sometimes in interview these people will ask you what is the role for credit management. So you need to tell UCAM 000. Okay, let's come out of this topic as of now. We'll focus to our parcel delivery thing. Okay, so this was our order which we have released it. Let me open again because I think it's old screen. 5644. This we have released. Why it is again blocked? 1 second. I try to deliver. Why it is showing block? Let me. Okay, maybe we have played around with that. What do you call the credit management data, right? So maybe because this is happening, let's release it anyway. No problem. We can release it again. 5642 or 5644. What was our order number? 5642. We have taken wrong order. 5642. Yeah, this was our order. Yeah, not blocked. See, as I said, you can create delivery from here, or you can go to VL01N as well. Okay, let me show that VL01 screen as well. Eventually, this all will land you in the same screen. Okay, if I go to VL01N, but here you need to put that shipping point. Where you will get shipping point, you go back, you double click on the line item. Basically, we are going to the item data, item level data. You go to shipping, you see your shipping point. So this shipping point you need to put it here. Without shipping point, you cannot go to the next step. Okay, then you give the selection date, you give the order. Okay, you continue here. You see, even though my quantity is 10 pieces, right? System is somehow creating delivery for one pieces because of some availability happening in the backend. And it also says check the notes in the log. Whenever you are creating any order, anything, you always pay attention what information or what warning you are getting. Okay, so let's go to this log thing. Where is that log button? Not this one. No. Yeah, this is log. So let's click what it says. So it says it only one piece of material is available. Let's try to increase the quantity for time being, so that we'll always have this good receipt. This all if you don't understand, ignore it. No need to worry on this. We'll discuss this later as well. But I'll tell you what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to upload some stock for this material. Okay, so we have to select this good receipt other. The moment type is 561. Our plant is 1010. Okay, storage location you can, maybe you can go to. No, let's not put this one. Material is our TG12. Okay, let's try to post it now. Without posting also you can click on check whether everything is work. Posting is only allowed in. You see the problem. Someone has not opened the posting period in from 2023 itself. Okay, that's fine. We will also put it maybe 23. Let's try to check now. Mara 23. Mara means it will be 24 then in that case, and it will be 3, I think. Then it should take, I think. So what I'm trying to do, I'm also trying to post the data in the old period. 11:23. Why it is not allowing me? Okay, let's put the same data maybe. 23. Okay, sorry, my bad. So you see, we are getting posting period for at a company code level. Okay, this is not a plant. As I said, the posting periods are maintained at two places: one at a company code level and one at a plant code level. So this we are getting for company code, and is only possible to put it uh, in what do you call, in general financial cycle we call it from what do you call, April to March, right? So here also it is 11 to 12. I think here the month has to be inserted first, then only it will allow. Because this 2023. So now I can put it. Quantity is missing. So now see that posting date is gone. Posting date error is gone. Some warning is there. Let's ignore it. We are getting some error that quantity I have not entered. It was blank. Let's put it some 100 pieces. Click on check. It is asking me some location. Fine. We'll put some location as well. Let's say 001. So now there is no error. Only warning is there. You see. So now I can post it. But before posting, let me open that as well so that you understand the difference. As I told you that we go to MMDE to see the current stock. We are running out of time, but quickly I'll show you this posting, at least MIGO. Then that parcel delivery will continue tomorrow. See why the system was only allowing me one pieces, because we only have one piece available only. This is why even though my content pieces I'm trying to deliver, system is only allowing me one piece. You see the stock, one only, correct? Now let us post it. See, document got posted. So this is material document. Okay, everything sales document, delivery document. So this is material document. So material document is something where I mean the goods movement has happened. So we call it a material document. Okay, now let's go back to MMB again. Now you see the difference. Okay, it's one only. If I refresh it, you see what will happen. You see that 100 got updated now. Okay, now let me try to create delivery again for our order. We will not create it because that parcel delivery we have to cover it. But I'll just quickly show you. I'll not go to VL01. I'll quickly create from here only. Again, okay, maybe because of the date, because we are planning this date, maybe 1 second. Because the when we updated the stock in 2023, okay, so that all is playing and our changing our this calculation and everything. So we have to go. I don't know whether system will go that much back. Say 4, 12, 3. It is in past, fine. I don't know whether it will take that much back data or not. Let's go to this schedule again. It is going that. Okay, 1 second. You see the problem? Someone has not opened the posting period, so we are struggling this much for this one. If that posting period was current, no, the month was earlier, right? That 12, 3, 23. I want 10 pieces. It is again taking this. I don't know whether it will work or not. If it not work, maybe we have to open it, open the posting period. Okay. So we have uploaded the stock. Let's see. I think again it will not allow because the stock is available on backdate only. You see, even though you see the stock, now you see the difference. You can see the stock here, but when this goods came, that also you can see if you right click here and if you go to display material or display movement, material movements, you see this 100 goods came on 2023. So this is why this confirmation and all these things happening. If the same date was there, same month, system would have taken 100, 10 pieces or whatever piece you are trying to enter here. Okay. So let's not let me put it here. Let's see if it works. That time. No, it is not allowing me. Anyway, it's fine. We'll see this tomorrow. No problem. So what we did, the stock was less. We tried uploading the stock, but because of this posting period, we are not able to see that thing. So this parcel delivery will continue tomorrow. Okay. So we have at least our order. We have order number. We have for our own testing. We can continue with this testing. Any confusion?
No, Deepak, no.
So you can try this one. Okay, this posting period you can play around. Not a problem. This is very small T code. But when you are opening that period, don't go beyond today's month. Okay, that also you can do. That's not a problem because anyway it's a testing system.
Deepak,
Yeah.
posting periods, we'll have to close the previous period and then open the new period
Right,
and
right.
keep
That's a
doing that.
small thing. You can Google it and then you can do it. Okay. But
Okay.
it will take some time because I think one month by month you have to do.
Yeah.
So like maybe 24 or 30 times you have to do it. Then only you can come to the current period.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
Na? So we could have tried the old one, but old date itself, but it's not working. So let's see how it goes. Or maybe tomorrow we'll see. Anyway, today we have uploaded a stock. We learned how to release this order if it is getting block of data out. So this is also enough. We'll discuss the remaining part tomorrow. Okay. I tried of creating this delivery order at least so that these all fields we can check the real time difference in our sales order itself. So that's why I tried to create the sales order. Okay. Okay, then if there is no confusion, then we can close this, right? Are we good to close? Or anyone, any confusion anyone has?
No, no.
Okay.
No.
So maybe you can also try uploading the stock with the same material, the TG12 I uploaded, right? So maybe you can also try uploading the, take the different dates, different quantity, you go to MMB, then say whether that stock uploaded or not. So those things you can play around anyway. Okay.
Deepak, can you share a PDF to us?
Yeah, I'll share it. I'll share it. It's not ready yet actually. I'll share it. In some days I will share it. Okay. That's why I tell you, you always record the session. Okay. Maybe if it's not in the screen,
Yeah, I am
you
recording.
record it via mobile itself or somehow you record it. Okay.
Yeah, I am recording.
But I said I'll tell you in 1 hour, so maybe you're not able to grasp that. You need to what do you call, rewatch the video, then you will get all those things. Okay. I'll share it. Don't worry. I'll share the document.
Okay.
Okay.